Welcome to Southwest Florida, home and headquarters of the iconic, locally owned and operated destination hub for anglers and watercraft enthusiasts alike. Whether fishing from the multitude of surrounding waterways or fixing those special parts that keep your boat afloat, this one-stop shop has the tackle to tackle just about anything. Join us on our journey. This is Fort Myers Marine. Oh, today we're finally getting up close and personal with Fort Myers Marine. For those of you who don't know, Fort Myers Marine is owned and operated by CEO Josh Ross. We are on our way to meet right now, and I just heard he's already there waiting with his good friend, former NFL athlete, John Kidd.
Oh, what's up, everybody? Here we are, Fort Myers Marine. Hey, we're gonna go find Josh, Terry, and John and see what we're doing today. Let's go. What's up?
Tommy, welcome, man. Welcome to Fort Myers.
Oh, yes.
How we doing?
Let's go in and check out the dealership.
Come on.
Fort Myers Marine has a lot of incredible merch to offer their customers. What really caught my eye was right here in front of us, Smith Optics. These shades offer out features from readers to ray protection. We each grabbed a pair before heading out to meet the man of the hour.
Oh, is this the Captain Terry?
Hey guys, how we doing?
Good, man. Good to see you.
Tommy. Yes.
I hear you, ex-football player, big time.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Oh my God, well we're gonna have some fun tomorrow, boys.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna
good.
go out and get him. We're gonna see the area, pick up some tips on inshore and offshore fishing, cover everything from the type of equipment to use. Matter of fact, Fort Myers Marine will have some of that equipment on hand. Now, naturally, you guys have got the whole spectrum covered, but the biggest decision for the client is to make sure they buy the boat that's gonna best suit and fit their needs.
Yeah.
The good news for me is I get to be with the top marine dealer in Southwest Florida, which is, of course, in my opinion, you gentlemen.
Well, I appreciate that so much, Terry. Check out your rig a little bit. Let's check out what you got here.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, this is new. Of course, bought from Fort Myers Marine, a month and a half. It's been on a number of charters. I'm a Pathfinder captain. It's got a 300 Yamaha on it, 2 power poles to self-deploy, and intricate charging systems on them. And this is one of the finest riding boats I've ever been on in my life from a standpoint of recreational, handling customers, bringing people on board, or simply the versatility to fish. We're gonna go out and we're gonna have some equipment on here, some of the rod and reels that you guys are featuring in there, Calusa rods, and we're gonna take them out, put them to the test.
Where do you launch tomorrow then?
I'm gonna come right to your house. How's that sound?
That's what I'm talking about. I don't have to go anywhere.
hear you.
I'm gonna wake up with a cup of coffee with the kids, with Josh and John, and we're just gonna walk onto the boat.
That's all you need to do, because I'm gonna have all the ice, the drinks, all the equipment, the bait, the licenses, etc. And we're gonna go out and catch a lot of fish, all right?
Great.
After meeting with Captain Terry, I'm 100% confident knowing we have a seasoned veteran here to guide us on our journey. The guy's last name is literally Fisher. We still have one last stop here, and that's with the service department. Let's go.
All right, Brian, where are we going?
We have several different lines of boats here. Big thing in Southwest Florida is not only pleasure boating, but fishing. Shallow water fishing, very popular for the tarpon, snook, redfish, trout, and so forth. We concentrate on having a line of boats that can accommodate everybody. My favorite part of Fort Myers Marine, and this might sound like a spiel, but is the service department. In the last couple years, we've significantly expanded our service department and our capabilities of it. We've added more technicians on. We are a full-line Yamaha dealer, so we have in-stock Yamaha engines that we haven't seen for a long time.
Right.
So if you have a boat that you like and the engine fails, we can put a new engine on the boat that you still like and don't have to buy a whole new boat and motor. We keep all the parts in stock that most people don't. Lower units. If you order that, it might be 2 weeks out or maybe 6 months out. So that way we can get, especially the people that need to use their boats to make a living, we can get them right back up and running and out of here. We are very proud of our service department. Most of these boats get a trolling motor so that people can fish. Well, now we can fix them. We keep all the parts in stock. When the broken trolling motor comes in and the guy wants to fish the next day, we can fix them up in a couple hours and get them back out.
I mean, as you can see, right, we got one being tested right now.
Yeah, just finished it.
Just finished that one.
Full rebuild on that one.
Full rebuild, look at that.
Our techs are very well-rounded, diverse. They can also do the more advanced things.
Right.
However, you know, it depends on what's happening. Right now, we've done more rub rails than we've ever done.
Right.
Now the guys are experts in doing rub rails.
Muscle memory for them now.
That's right.
You want your clients to come back here all the time, either to fix, replace, or upgrade. Who knows what it is? In a couple of years, sounds like you're getting a pontoon boat. So,
Right.
you know, it's
even if we have customers that have an older boat, we want it right. We have fishing guides with several thousand hours on their engine.
Right.
And the reason they are able to make those engines run for so long is because they are religious about bringing the boat in.
Yeah, their maintenance.
And getting it fixed.
Right.
Yeah, and keeping up on the maintenance. We'll go over to the 24 TRS that's being rigged right now. What I stress to people, and a lot of people, they associate boats with the automobile industry.
Right.
This is not the automobile
Right.
industry. Those are put together by machines.
Right.
These are all put together by people.
Right.
So at the factories, this one comes from Fort Pierce. This is people that put these boats together. People think these boats come in and they're ready to go on the water. That is the farthest thing from the truth.
That is not the case.
These are all pretty much handmade. There's a lot that goes into these boats, so people make mistakes.
Right.
And that's what's so important about our service department is when Chris gets these boats, he goes through them from front to back. He opens every door, every lid, checks every hinge. So it's very important that Chris goes through and he makes sure everything is as it should be. Some of the customers like to come in whenever it's like this and they say, all right, I want bigger speakers.
Right.
And then we're like, all right, let's go.
Okay.
And,
You know what? You're right. I do need 4 more cup holders here.
That's right.
Yeah.
Some people want 20 of them. And it depends on what they're going to do with the boat.
You can make it fit them perfectly. That's
Exactly.
what it is. It's,
Yeah.
The boat isn't sent from the warehouse or the manufacturer saying this is your boat perfect for you.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
your
otherwise
client.
you order all that stuff from the factory and everybody has the same boat.
Yep,
You know,
exactly.
so it's a high-end product, so we kind of take it to the next level.
Man, Brian and his team are literally the glue that holds it all together. The last thing you need is to be broke down in the middle of the ocean. So, we've met with Captain Terry. Now it's time to take a ride with Realtor Terry. There is no shortage of Terrys here in Fort Myers area.
How do you feel the effect for Hurricane Ian's been?
You know what? It's kind of like what we went through when COVID hit. We were all like just thinking, what's this going to do to business?
Right.
And of course, the story there is our market took off like crazy because
Okay.
everybody and their brother wanted to come to Florida.
Right.
All indications are we're not seeing prices going down and we're still seeing pretty high demand.
It's like, you know, a lot of places are rebounding quickly. I'm sure, some places aren't, but a lot of places since we've been driving around lately.
Cleanup efforts have been amazing. I
Right.
mean, it was pretty much immediate. There was a lot of devastation, but the next day they had crews out like picking up large debris.
Right.
And of course, you know, the big thing was people getting drywall pulled out and
Right.
things, but people started immediately.
Okay.
So to Governor DeSantis's credit, he had crews like power crews and
Right,
stuff in
ready
place
already. Yeah.
already here so that they could start helping and get things restored quickly. I think we were only without power for 3 or 4 days. Some places it was longer, but
Got to remember that Hurricane Ian came in as a what? Category 4? 170 mile per hour winds?
yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's something huge. 4 days is a blessing to only be without power when something like that hits. Those look new.
Yeah, new construction. This area, the River District, has been, they've been working on restoring and refurbishing. Again, people come to the Fort Myers area because there's a, lot to do downtown, nice places to eat dinner. Some of the beautiful architectural, like the houses close to the beach, the sunsets, a lot of places to walk and have cocktails. And you can be on and off the beach fairly quickly.
Great fishing, right?
Great fishing, yep.
We're downtown Fort Myers, and I guess the challenge for us now is to find Josh and John.
Okay,
You
let's see
ready?
if we can find them.
Let's go. This is where you keep situational awareness. You always keep your head on a swivel. You never want to get snuck up on.
Hey.
See? Head on a swivel.
Wow, that scared me. And you were coming in. I had you.
I can tell. It's like, luckily I know that person running at him, so we're good to go.
Are you seeing any fatigue on the sell side of people who have been through other storms and this is the proverbial straw that broke the camel's back? I'm just tired of the storms. I'm leaving. I don't want to be here anymore kind of thing? Or
A lot of people that are native to Florida or that have been here a while, they're used to it. I mean,
Right.
I think they've gotten used to storms, and when you enjoy the sunshine every day and you enjoy this way of life and being outside, you just know that that's a possibility.
What do you give up, right? Okay, you don't want hurricanes. Where are you going to go to then? Snowstorms, earthquakes, tornadoes. There's always something happening somewhere. Crime, you know?
I think we all knew it was a possibility. Everybody, and they were reporting that this one there was going to be storm surge. But I don't think that many people have lived through the storm surge that we saw on this one. I mean, a 15-foot seawall of water was a little bit of a challenge. So,
yeah, so put that in perspective. 15 feet is probably that light right there.
yeah.
A little higher, actually.
It was great spending time with Realtor Terry. We got a sense of how special Fort Myers really is, despite its seasonal challenges. And with that being said, we decided to reel it in for an early start on a fun day on the water.
And where are we going after this? Where are we taking this beast?
We're gonna take a day of adventure, man. We're gonna go all over.
Okay.
So Terry's got us lined up and have lunch somewhere today and do a little fishing. Hey, Terry.
Here's your boat, boys, right here.
Yeah?
We're gonna look the area over, get that young man on a few fish later on today.
That's
We'll
right.
have some fun. Enjoy the Southwest Florida atmosphere and water life. How's that sound?
Let's
do it.
Seeing such damage and devastation really puts you in your place. Nature is truly a force to be reckoned with. That's why community is so important. Josh and Fort Myers Marine are working around the clock to alleviate the financial and emotional trauma this storm has placed on their employees through their GoFundMe page. Any amount, no matter how big or small, makes a huge impact.
One of the good things about doing business, and there's many with Fort Myers Marine, is you're going to get tow insurance. When you're here in Southwest Florida, you got Boat US, and then you've got Sea Tow, and Fort Myers Marine will offer that with every purchase because you definitely need it. Your insurance isn't going to cover you to get back to the port of call. So you need to make sure you take advantage of that free Tow Boat US or the other one, which is Sea Tow. Most of our fish and inshore fish are shallow water, anywhere from 2 to 7 feet of water. And what we like to look for is grass, because that's their structure and that's where the little shrimps and the little bait fish will hide, and they're going to be laying down for protection into this grass. We're out here looking with our sonar to find conditions that'll hold fish. And we have to, if we don't get a fish bite pretty quick, we have to move until we find a fish. But bear one thing in mind, these fish aren't looking for us, we're looking for them.
While we were all excited to anchor up and cast out, Captain Terry picked up some readings he couldn't overlook. So we decided to make a quick stop en route for our destination.
When you find the fish in their eat, you can go to 100 to 200 shrimp in a blink of an eye. Shrimp on a jig head, under a cork, just suspended above the seabed. That's all you need. We're gonna throw it out there like that. As soon as I get it out there, I'm gonna lock the down, and what I want that to do is I want that cork to go under. I already got a fish. Come here, son.
Really,
Bring it in, bring it in.
Oh, man.
Bring him in, buddy.
The legend is real.
Feels like a giant, don't it, son? Look, we got us a sea trout, one of the most sought-after fish in the ocean here. And here's what he looks like, buddy. Look at him. They're very slimy. We don't really like to grab them unless you're going to eat them. They got to be 15 inches.
That's
So what we're going to do is we're going to take a picture of him.
Yeah,
The film. You want to hold the rib thing, squeeze real hard. All right, there's his first fish. I mean, there's other boats, but they don't get any better than these because you got all this walk-around room. You got nothing in your way. These boats are designed for recreation, for fishing, for having a picnic lunch, what have you, but they just don't get any better. Okay, now we've been here, we've caught a couple, 3 fish, right? The bite's kind of off now, right? So we're gonna pull up the power poles, and we're gonna move just a few yards, because you can be 6 foot from these fish and not get a bite. We're just off the intercoastal, just southeast of Usapa, the island Usapa. And we're on the grass flats for trout in about 5 foot of water.
What's the fish to catch out here?
Well, there could be mackerel, pompano. We're out here where the pass meets the sound. You got a lot of water coming in, moving in, so you got a lot of oxygen. So these fish, they move in and out of here off the deep channels into the grass flats. And like we did before, we just got to find them. Here we go, 14-inch fish.
Gosh, don't tell me 14.
There. Picture. Hook him and cook him, but it's not, he ain't big enough.
Just take a picture of that nice, beautiful fish there, buddy. Awesome fish. Put your hand under their belly unless you're going to release them really quick, like that.
Another 6 months.
There you go. See what happens? You got to work at it. Nothing good comes easy, buddy. 15 inches.
Yeah, 15 and a quarter.
We got a keeper here, 15 and a quarter. There you go, Josh.
Oh, I think he might.
Rod tip down. Rod tip down. There's no butt strength in that rod, holding it straight up and down. Keep it down, let the line and the water work together to keep that fish from throwing that hook out.
Yeah, I love it, man. Love the tips.
Rod tip down and dirty. Go get him, Tiger.
That's what it's all about. We may have come here to catch fish, but our real take home is the experience. There's nothing better than spending quality time with the ones you love. Treat them like family. This is so much more than a phrase. It's something we felt in the service and treatment throughout the entire journey. It's not just a mission statement, it's a lifestyle. This is Fort Myers Marine.
Rookie over here doesn't know how to open the compartments.
I was wondering why it's stuck.
Probably me twisting it 8 times to lock it down.